back with more Scorsese, and this time I saw this movie today in the morning to get it over with because I gotta wake up super early tomorrow to go to the cinema, do what I gotta do. But I got this movie out of the way, and my God, this is gonna be a movie to talk about. The movie that we're talking about today is Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver is a crime drama about a mentally unstable veteran who works as a nighttime taxi driver in New York City, where the perceived decadence and sleaze fuels his urge for violent actions. The film's runtime is 114 minutes. The film's rating is R in color. And of course, the film's directed by Martin Scorsese, known for the films Who's That Knocking at My Door, Mean Streets, and Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. And the film is written by Paul Schrader. I sound out of breath because I was doing some workouts, so if you may be wondering why you're so out of breath, I was doing some exercise, so I'm a little tired. But anyways, yeah, this film, Taxi Driver, what can I say about Taxi Driver that has not been said before? I mean, Taxi Driver is, some consider Scorsese's masterpiece, and I can see why. This film is a beauty. It's amazing. It's shot beautifully. The color grading and just 70s New York, and just that itself is a tone that you can work with. And yeah, Taxi Driver is a absolute masterpiece. So let's just, go through the order of things to talk about. We got the performance of Robert De Niro playing the character of Travis Bickle, who is this lonesome taxi driver who's a little weird, and he gets fond of a girl that he takes her out, things like that, and he just slowly just gets worse and worse and just has this urge to take things into his own matter. And the character of Travis Bickle is a character that you can just you can dissect for hours, and you can find something new about this character. And he's a veteran from the war, and that could absolutely be a reason for the reason of who he is as a person. And I think Travis Bickle is truly one of the greatest characters in cinema. He's a very conflicted character with at times good intentions, but also very just awful, terrible, terrible. Robert De Niro is just amazing as Travis Bickle. He plays this lonely character who is weird, who just has this urge of just taking things into his own hands. And I think Robert De Niro, could absolutely be talked as one of his best performances. I can see why. And just Robert De Niro played this character just to a T, and he's truly masterful in this movie. You also got the girl who De Niro has a fond for. She works for the voting thing, or she helps people vote. And she's nice. She's a nice lady, and Travis Bickle goes up to her and say, "Hey, I think you're the most beautiful woman." She gets happy with that and gets a fun, and they go out. And yeah, she's good in the movie. She's really good, and her character, you can understand why things happen in a way. Travis Bickle does something. He freaking takes her to a porno movie, and you're like, what the hell, Travis? Come on, bro. That ain't gonna do nothing. And yeah, I see why she is kind of that. She reacts to that kind of way. So she's not. I mean, Travis Bickle by the end is like, she's terrible. She's like the rest of them, but you kind of understand her point, and you don't get too angry, and you realize, okay, this hero isn't this protagonist isn't the one that we're is not the one that we think. And yeah, I think the girl did a good job. Supporting cast is fantastic. Harvey Keitel plays one of the weirdest people on cinema, playing the pimp who pretty much sells a 12-year-old to Travis. Keitel does something. He does something, and just down to his mannerism, his performance, and just the way he talks, and like the dirty things that he would say about this 12-year-old girl is like, it really gets under your skin, and it just makes you feel just very uneasy. Like, geez, this guy's a fucking scum. And Jodie Foster, playing the 12-year-old girl, is really good. A girl that again sells herself for prostitution. And she feels like she has nowhere else to go, and Travis Bickle wants to help her out. And I thought she's great. Jodie Foster's, for a short period of time that she's in this movie, she just did a really fantastic job. She's really good in this film. And yeah, all around, all the performances, the president, or the guy who's running for president is he's a little scummy in his ways, saying things, but he's whether he does what he has to do to get to the presidentials, and yeah, he's pretty good. And all around, the performances are fantastic, but specifically Robert De Niro as Travis Bickle is truly an all-time greatest film character that you can think of. And I could sit here all day just trying to analyze Travis Bickle as a human being, and I'd be just being here for 30 minutes talking about that part. But we're gonna say Robert De Niro is amazing as this character, and I feel like this is one of his best performances. The direction by Scorsese is just fantastic. This is beautiful shot, beautifully directed. The pacing, and it's just amazing. It's just a fantastic made film. The writing by Paul Schrader is just top notch. This is a very well written film, and just him creating this character of Travis Bickle, and just him making this person, it's just good for him. He created something that people will talk about for a very, very long time. Chemistry, everybody works well together. Cinematography is just freaking beautiful, man. It is the shots for this film. It's well shot. The color grading, it's just a beautiful looking movie of this place of New York that's just a fucking dump. It's just an absolute fucking dump of a place at this time. And I thought the cinematography, the colors, the lights, is just beautiful. And like when this movie opens up, you're like, okay, we're watching something. We're watching a masterpiece here. And yeah, the music by what's his name? I can't pronounce his name. He's a composer of Psycho. His composing of just the jazz and the strings, and just it is fucking masterful in my opinion. Absolutely masterful. Could be considered one of his greatest scores. And yeah, this film is absolutely amazing. It's definitely a film. I've seen it before. I saw it once, ladies and gentlemen. I saw it once. This is my second time watching this film, man. It gets better. This film is amazing, and I feel like it's a movie that, if you've never seen Taxi Driver, if you like movies, if you love cinema, Taxi Driver is legitimately the #1 film you should see. If I put a movie right now, hey, like you want to get into cinema, you want to get into movies, I say Taxi Driver. Watch that, analyze it, and just be absolutely hypnotized by the character of Travis Bickle, and just you're kind of if you like, you can relate to the character of a person being lonely, a little weird and all, but he shocks you in a way. Like Travis Bickle will fucking shock you. He will be like, okay, I relate to this guy a little bit, and then you're like, okay, who is this person, and who is this person that I've been following throughout this film? And yeah, Travis Bickle, what an amazing performance by Robert De Niro, and it absolutely gets a 5 out of 5 stars. It's an amazing film, and it's one of the greatest films ever made, in my opinion. It's up there. It's one of the greatest films of all time. And it fits all the boxes for a 6 star. It's just I need to see it again one more time, and one of these days I'm gonna make a video of like saying, okay, these are legendary movies that I would put. Like I put 5, and I'll be like, all right, these are movies that now I would change to legendary. Because it's like one day it's just I can't give me personally can't give a legendary film for a movie that I've only seen more than once, in my opinion, or just only 2 times. I need to see at least 3-4 times or whatever to truly be like, okay, this movie's legendary. And Taxi Driver is absolutely up there though, and yeah, it deserves it.